Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. This is going to be one of my messages from Spirit for you today. I'll be using the Mystic Mondays Tarot, the Moonology cards, and I will be using the Angel Answers cards as well, because I'm getting the feeling that I'm going to need them for this particular reading. I hope you're all doing well today. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. So I have recently started getting back into Instagram for you guys. If you're interested in that, go ahead and put a little bubble here, somewhere around here as to where, what the name is Light of Shaya. Light of Shaya there. I'll be posting, inspirational quotes, daily tarot readings. I'll also do like a pick a card kind of thing, where I'll post earlier in the day 3 cards to choose from, and then I'll go ahead and dive into what each of those cards means, revealing them later in the day. Anyway, it's besides the point. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. So what does Spirit have for you today? For those of you drawn to this particular reading, do remember that it is a general reading, so the message may or may not resonate for you at this time. This could simply be future events, or there may simply be a message here for you if the storyline does not resonate for you at this time. So let's see what the message from Spirit is. That card wanted to come out. Oof. Okay, interesting. So, Jupiter just went direct this weekend, September 12th. So for those of you who don't know, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it will be going into Capricorn. This is so funny, you guys, because I was just going to talk about this, and I'm just seeing these cards, and it's really funny. So, Jupiter just went direct on the 12th, and so since it was in retrograde, it's in retrograde for 4 months. There's a lot of, just like every other retrograde, every other planet, there's a lot of like introspection and looking inside and taking time to reflect. I believe we had 7 or 8 this year. Pretty massive year for transformation. I'm sure you guys could tell that it was a pretty wild year. But just now that Jupiter is going direct, this planet is all about expansion. So this is bringing good luck, growth in business, in love life, and basically all areas of your life. However, it did go direct in the sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn is all about hard work. So if you're really looking to move yourself forward within the next few months, because it is going, Jupiter will be entering Aquarius on December 19th. So during that period of time between now and December 19th, it's all going to be about hard work in order for Jupiter to pay off, if that makes sense. All that expansion and growth will happen if you put in the work. So this means planning, prioritizing, and actually getting down in your hands dirty, so to speak. Now, the really interesting thing about this is that I was going to talk about Aries being, Mars being retrograde right now, and it's currently in the sign of Aries. So I did do a video talking about this already, about like what Mars retrograde's bringing for you, but this time is a time of like, there's going to be likely a lack of traction in your life. So it's really interesting because it's almost like you're going to have to put in a little bit more extra hard work than you typically would in order to see your results pay off. So you may feel like you're not getting anywhere, but by pushing forward and working through this, it's going to demonstrate a lot of inner strength on your behalf for those of you who truly wish to move forward in your life and do these great things. Now, interestingly enough, Jupiter naturally rules Sagittarius and Pisces. And so I got Capricorn, Aries, and Sagittarius in the Moonology cards. I knew there was a reason why this particular deck was drawing me, but let's go ahead and get into this. So, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Isn't that really corresponding to the message that I was just talking about? We have full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, so that's pretty massive. And then finally we have a full moon in Sagittarius, a look at the bigger picture. So this message is all about hard work, and there seems to be something explosive that's going to happen here. Likely a lot of you in the past, even through this Jupiter retrograde, have been working hard, working diligently to get things done. You haven't quite seen the results yet, and for some of you, I'm getting that this is going to burst into your life and you're going to be able to see things from from the bigger picture. Now, for others of you, this is a call to action. In order for you to actually make your dreams a reality, you're being called to put in the hard work, because by doing that, you're going to start moving energy in your life, and things are really going to start progressing. And with a look at the bigger picture, there's definitely a lot of luck in this. There's a lot of like philosophical energy, because I know Sagittarians tend to be very philosophical in nature. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot here. Once again, Mystic Mondays here. Current energy is the Knight of Cups. So some sort of love offer coming in. There's a lot of romance in the air. Interestingly enough, I am seeing the moon in this particular card as well. So some of you may be doing something this full moon, this new moon coming up. You may be going on a hot date, so to speak, at night. Interestingly enough, I did see the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. So this is getting to be a love reading for me. So let's go ahead and see here. What is the blockage? So for the obstacle or the blockage here, we have the Chariot, forward movement, decisive action. So the Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So this is Cancerian energy. So this is about home and hearth. This is the 4th house. So it's all about the home. So there may be some deep emotions that need to be taken a look at, especially with all this moon energy I'm seeing here. There may be some things beneath the surface that haven't come to light yet that likely will be coming with this fiery climax. So let's see here what the recent past holds for you. So recent past here for the viewer, for those of you who are drawn to this particular video. Interesting, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is very direct communication. Some of you may have had a very, very stimulating conversation with someone. The Queen of Swords also cuts people out. So some of you may have cut someone out of your life in the past. This could be this Knight of Cups that came in the past, and that's why they're coming back. For some of you, this could simply be a conversation that you had with someone that brought you a lot of clarity, being open and honest, and this communication has really opened up the opportunity for love. What is in the subconscious for the viewer? So currently we have the Princess of Wands. So you're feeling very inspired at this time, very excited. There's just a lot of excitement bubbling beneath the surface I'm getting. That's very beautiful. Okay. There's definitely something new here. This could be a new love or a rekindled love for some of you. Let's see, how are you moving forward in the situation? So the forward movement right now is Justice. So this is the sign of Libra here. So you're being very balanced, very fair, laying down the law. You're telling this person, if you're dealing with this love connection, you're telling this person what it is that your expectations are. Now, if you're not dealing with love, I'm getting the sense here that you're following your heart now, and you're doing this from a level-headed space. Some of you may have some legal matters that you may be dealing with. Some of you may even be lawyers. Let's go ahead and see here what the near future holds for you. Interesting. So in the near future here, we have the High Priestess. So intuition, you're going to be tapping into your intuition. There's a lot of quiet energy here, of balance, of looking within. This is Piscean energy and Cancerian energy. So there's a lot of deep emotion here, a lot of very watery emotions, a lot of subconscious stuff here. So there may be some subconscious things coming into your life here. But let's go ahead and see here a message from the universe directly to you. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. So some of you may be holding on to certain regrets that you have. Some of you may have regretted some past actions, or you simply have been focusing a lot on the 3 spilled cups, because I'm seeing kind of like in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, there's a figure looking at 3 spilled cups next to a river, and in the background, I believe there's a castle. Behind him sit 2 cups. So some of you may be too focused on the past. Others of you are being called instead to grieve. If there's something that has upset you, instead of trying to trudge through it, make sure that you're spending time looking at it instead of like not, dealing with that. So, right, 5 of Cups, looking at the past too much, needing to process emotions, essentially. That's what the universe is telling you. Now, what I did notice about this card, interestingly enough, if you look at it, If you look at it from this angle here, you can see a sunrise or a sunset, and there's 3 full cups and 2 cups that are turned upside down. So maybe some of you are focusing on like friendships at this time instead. Maybe you're being called to instead celebrate, come to a more celebratory, from a more like happy space. And if there were past connections that you dealt with that left you disappointed, it's time to leave those in the past where they belong, essentially. All right, anywho. So let's see what the weakness in the situation is. Basically something for you to keep an eye out for, something you can work on, essentially. Hard work and effort, right? So we have a 10 of Pentacles. So it looks like for some of you, I'm getting a few different messages. 10 of Pentacles represents the home, and can't speak. It represents financial stability and having enough for yourself, for your family, for your friends, never having to worry about material wealth ever again. This card also speaks of comfort. So for some of you, you may be a bit too comfortable. You may be in a space that you need to push yourself out of your comfort zone, essentially. For others of you, I'm getting the sense that you need to put in the hard work. Some of you may be in a different kind of comfort zone in the sense that maybe you're used to not having to do as much work to get things done, and you're being called to do that instead. What are the current hopes and fears? Hopes and fears is the 6 of Pentacles, balance. So we have more balanced energy. And so see, you're coming into the place of balance here, right? With the Justice card and the 6 of Pentacles. It's a pretty big deal here. So what I'm saying here is that you're hoping to maintain this balance I'm getting. You're hoping to find this, if you're dealing with a love connection especially, you're hoping that this person will return to you that which you give. You're also afraid of an imbalanced situation. For some of you, this could also be hoping for something lucrative, something that you may have invested in the past to kind of, pay you back for all the work that you've done. Now let's see what the outcome is here. What is the outcome for the viewer? This is beautiful. For the outcome, we have the World. So this is beautiful because this is a completion of a cycle and a brand new beginning for you. This is you assimilating all of the past experiences you've gone through and finding a place of peace and harmony as a result. You've finally grown out of an old way of being. You're entering a new karmic cycle now where the possibilities are endless. So this is incredible. And I feel that the High Priestess here stepping into your intuition is a big deal. I don't know why I heard this. This is going to sound very odd, but I heard that for some of you, your menstrual cycle is for the feminines watching this, the women, your menstrual cycle is very important this time around. That was a very bizarre, I've never gotten a message like that before. I don't know, maybe some of you are getting pregnant or something, which is why that might be a big deal because you'll notice that you haven't had your period or something like that. I don't know, there's something about the cycle, the menstrual cycle that I'm getting. Anyway, for whoever that resonates with, that was a very interesting message. So let's go ahead and look into this now. Yeah, let's go ahead and clarify some things. This Ace of Wands has been staring me down for a minute here, so I'm getting the sense that there's a great deal of inspiration, a brand new idea, a brand new thought here coming in. It's going to inspire you. Let's look at this world, the world. What does the world hold for you here, this outcome? Queen of Wands. So definitely inspiration here. You're taking action. You're confident in the actions that you take. You've built yourself from scratch, essentially. I'm getting that sense of like you've finally stepped into a place where you feel absolutely confident. You feel gorgeous. There's just a feeling of just satiety of being you, which is beautiful. That's like the best thing you can have, right? It's just being so comfortable in your skin that you don't care what other people think about you. So a little bit more here on this world. So this is quite interesting here. I have the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you, maybe in dealing with love, you may actually initially reject it at first. And you're going to start contemplating why that is. And I'm getting the sense here that you're going to want to take things slow. It's a Virgo energy for me, the Knight of Pentacles, because they're very methodical, right? So I'm a little bit curious about this Four of Cups. For some of you, because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles is looking directly at the person in the Four of Cups here. So I'm a little bit curious about that. A little bit more on this. Here we go. Oh, interesting. So I'm getting the sense here. So we had the Five of Swords that came out and the Hermit. I was saying Virgo, right? So the Hermit is the sign of Virgo. The other two cards that came out I'm going to get into in a second, but these two cards are important with this Four of Cups. I think you're rejecting, in a sense, parts of who you used to be. Maybe that's what the Five of Cups is about. I think you're seeing parts of yourself that you weren't very happy with, and you started reflecting on them with the Hermit. And with the Four of Cups, I'm seeing the sense of like, you're rejecting this old way of being. You're saying, I'm done with that. I no longer have anything to do with that energy. That's not me. It's not for me. I want things that are better. And so you're going to be stepping into this Magician, more Virgo energy here, because the Magician is representative of Gemini and Virgo. And the Eight of Pentacles, you're starting to put in the effort into the things that matter. You're starting to manifest the life that you want because you're confident. More of that confidence is coming through. You're not afraid of putting in hard work and effort. For some of you, you may even start working on an artistic craft, because in the Eight of Pentacles in this particular deck shows a painter. So I'm getting, maybe some of you will pick up an old hobby and you're kind of getting a little tongue-tied here. You're gonna kind of just run off with it. Some of you may even travel with the world. Now let's go ahead and see with this High Priestess what this is about. Okay, wow, lots of cards here. So this High Priestess here, there's quite a bit going on. The first card that came out, you're coming to a completion of a cycle here. We have two nines here. We have the Nine of Wands that came out first, followed by the Nine of Swords. So there's a sense here of you needing to step into a place of calm during this time. In the near future, you're going to be feeling like you've been working pretty hard. You're going to be very stressed out about the situation. You've likely already kind of, in a sense, been experiencing this. But I'm getting the sense of like hard work and effort here, a sense of defensiveness as well. And you're being called to use your intuition about this, because there may be some lies here tied to a previous heartbreak. There may be some heartbreak within the near future as well, regarding this love connection. There is the love connection, this Two of Cups. So I'm a little bit curious about what this is about, because I'm assuming this is the Knight of Cups here who came in. I just heard a ringing in my ears as confirmation here. This Knight of Cups is a love offer that comes your way, but this person may not have the highest intention for you. Princess of Swords, there may be some communication here, or some defensiveness on your behalf. So what is this about, Spirit? Why is there this lies, these secrets here? What is this about in this love connection? This is a person from the past. Yeah, this is a person from the past with the Six of Cups who likely wants to make amends with you with the Princess of Cups. This person's going to want to come in and apologize to you. They may have done you wrong, and they know this, and so they're apologizing for you, and so now they want a brand new beginning with you. There was some healing work that was done here regarding maybe like victim mentalities, because the Eight of Swords wanted to pop out. Maybe even a lack of self-worth. This person needed to do a lot of healing work in order for them to get into this place. Maybe with the Five of Swords there is seeing a manipulation clearly now, and you're not wanting to deal with that anymore. You might be moving away from this person. Let's go ahead and see here. I'm going to pull Maybe this is what these angel answer cards are about. So what's up with this love connection, Spirit? Because I knew that there was something calling me off here. That's what this fiery climax might be for some of you. Some of you may have been in a love connection, somebody who was lying. I don't see cheating energy here, but this person may have been lying and maybe even manipulating the situation a bit, which is very unfair for you. That might be why you're so stressed out at that time. So let's see what this is about. Messages about this love connection, Spirit. Okay, so the unlikely card came out. Yeah, so for whoever this is, this message is very specific for you. We have unlikely, so this connection probably isn't going to go anywhere. You're being asked to let go of it here. And you're also being asked to reconsider the situation. This is very important for your healing work. This person likely reflected something to you in order for you to grow. A little bit more on this, please. You're being called to wait. So this is very important. There's a lot of waiting energy. There may be, interesting. There may be something that needs to happen, because I did see the Four of Swords that wanted to come out earlier. There's something that needs to be healed, likely from this person and you. There's something going on maybe where you're both kind of like clashing. And this balance is very important to maintain. It's very interesting. Okay, let's get some advice around this Chariot then. So Strength card has been coming out a great deal recently. So with this Chariot card, the Chariot talks about forward movement and victory, right? So this is about aligning yourself and then moving forward. So we have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Three of Cups could be reconciliation energy. There may be a reconciliation and an offer coming up. But I'm seeing here maybe what you need to start doing, because I was saying earlier how, you know, there was Three of Cups and turning your back on the Two of Cups that were spilt, because this deck's a little bit different. The Three of Cups here, the 3 cups are upright and the 2 cups are turned upside down. So you're likely being asked instead to move away from this connection and start focusing on your friendships instead, your family life, and your business with the Ace of Pentacles. This is probably not going to be the easiest thing for you to do. You're going to have to dig deep with the Strength card. This is about inner strength. So let's see what happens if the viewer takes this advice and moves forward with conviction and self-worth, essentially. A little bit here. Oh, that's interesting. I think this is really interesting. Bottom of the deck, we do have abundance, so that's pretty important. Behind that is in the near future in reverse. So I'm getting the sense that maybe this won't happen in the near future. This may be something that works over time. Now, I did see initially the first card that came up is no. So some of you may say no to this person, or you may feel like, no, that's not what I want to do initially. But then you have choose a new direction, and you have the yes card. And there's 2 yes cards, and this is with an exclamation point. So you're going to choose a new direction, and you're going to be very happy with that. Abundance is coming in for you, but it will take some time. But you require the hard work. Your hard work is paying off, right, with the new moon of Capricorn. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. I hope this helps someone out. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, I do have a link down in the description box below if that's what you guys are interested in. I'm still looking for feedback regarding the Sunday pick-a-card stuff. So if you guys have any ideas for pick-a-cards, regardless of what they may be, I'm open to suggestions, because I would love to be able to create content for you guys that you actually want. So please do leave a comment down below. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and leave you at that. So I hope you have a magnificent day. I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care.